Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn value annotation in Spring Boot. At that value is an annotation. By using that, we can access or retrieve or get the property value from the property file. There can be n number of properties available in the property files. So the syntax of the annotation is that at the rate value, and we need to pass the property name, and we should be creating a property variable. So in this example below you see spring.application.name is a property name. The value is home app. So this would be the example code, but let me write a code and show you how it's going to work. Let's create a sample application. Value test should be Java, should be Maven, should be var file. Next. So we will be building a Spring Boot application. Close it here. If you look at here, by default Spring application name, the property is available. By using @value, we can get the value of this property. So let me write a package test. Let me write a REST controller, value test controller. Okay, so this should be the REST controller. Let me write a method, public string read. You can give any name. Return hello world. Okay, then value. So we should be reading this particular property. And I would like to print the value, property value, in the console if I run the application. And I will be calling this method with read. So if I access localhost 8080 read, I will be accessing this particular property name, spring.application.name. So I would be getting the value of value test and returning. Let me run this application. See, value test is coming. By using value annotation, we can read the any system environment variables also. So there can be a lot of system environment variables. For the example, I use path environment variable. So let's copy this method, say env, okay. Let's create a variable for that, path, should be path, plus yes. So when I run this application, if I access localhost 8080 env, I should be getting path, the system path. Let me rerun this application. Is it running? env. Look at here. This is the system path. So this is the sample code for the system environment variable. We can use system environment variable to access any system variables. So in this example, at the rate value annotation, I'm using system environment, I'm passing path. So I will get the path environment variables data. You can use Java home, anything, any environment variable that has been set. So as I know in my system, path has been set, so I'm accessing path with the system environment. So this is the syntax. This will be the sample code. I'm accessing edit value, system environment, path. So if you go to code, so this is the code value. I'm capturing that value in the value maps. Okay, value maps, and I need to call this particular URL. So let me rerun the application. Yeah, I'm getting the path value. We can pass the constant value by using value also. Let's comment this code. I would say value set 10 private integer value. So if I access this value, 10 should be displayed. Value should be integer. Look at the code. Value 10 I am passing. I'm not getting value from the property file. Simply I'm passing hard code value to the value variable. Let me rerun this application. Yes, it's running. I should be calling value. Okay, 10 is displayed. So this is the syntax and example code. Now look at the default value. In the properties file, if you have some variable, we can access the variable and display it. But in case that particular parameter or property name is not available, rather sending null, we can send some default values. Let's look at here. So here we have some value 1. So let me rerun this application. So value, so 1 is displayed because 1 is here. So what I will do, let's comment this guy. So if you run this application, you get error because some value cannot resolve, some value property is missing. I don't want to have that error. So in that case, if this property is not available, let's send value 10 rather throwing an error, compile time error. See here, so we got 10. Now with the value annotation, we can retrieve sets also. From util package, there is a set type data structure is there, set will have some values, unique elements. We can access those elements by using value annotation. Let's look at here. So I say colors equal to red, comma, yellow, comma, blue. Okay, say blue. Okay, so these are the colors. Let me get the colors. Colors. So let's access the set. Okay, so colors, you see red, yellow, blue. So this is the example. So we are accessing property name, colors, and display. Now we will retrieve the map values by using value annotation. So for that one, we need to create a map in the application properties file. Then we will retrieve the map values by using value annotation. So I will go here and have a map here, and let me create a method. So we will be accessing value. We will be using value annotation and accessing map values into a map and displaying the value here. Let's run the application. Go here, say map. See, we are getting the map. So basically we need to use dollar, the property name, and on the top of that we need to use hash to get all the values. If you want to get the specific value from the map, I would say key and say key value. Okay, let me call another method, this guy. Okay, it should be string technically. So okay, string. So basically I am trying to access this value, so I will pass key 1. If you look at here, so on the top of the map I'm calling this key so that I would get a string value, and I will be displaying here. So this will be the URL. Let me rerun the application. Okay, so this is previous application, looks good. Then say key value map, we got this. Now look at system properties. By using @value annotation, we can retrieve all current system properties by using property name system properties. It will display all the system available properties. This is the sample code. Let's try here. So I'm using system properties. I'm capturing in a string. So it will be like a calling value maps. Let's run this application. Yeah, it's running. Go here and say, see, all the system properties are displayed here.